Hi, it's Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori. We are recording live. I've got guests. Everything's unscripted. I don't know what's coming. Let's get started. Hi, it's Dr. Lori. Hold up those objects. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Let's go with this work of art in the frame, the one that has, I think it's grapes.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Good, honey. What's your name?
Gina.
Gina, where are you calling from, doll?
Southern Pines, North Carolina.
Wow, that's nice. It's a pretty part of the world.
Yeah.
So, tell me, what have we got here?
So we have a painting. My boyfriend and I picked it up at a thrift store. We thought it was really cool.
Can you put it up to the camera, honey? I know you might have to move your face and put it in front of your face. But so you think it's really cool. It's a still life. You believe it's a painting. Is it oil on canvas? Can I see the back?
Yeah, so the back has a paint cover over it, but it looks like the canvas is nailed, not stapled.
Not staples, that's good. Yeah. I want you to look at the top of the stretcher bars for me. You see the top of those stretcher bars where they go straight across and then it comes down? It's not a mitered corner. Okay, show us that corner. There you go, right there. So you'll notice how it goes straight across. It is not mitered where it's on an angle. So that indicates that this particular piece is probably a European stretcher, probably painted in Europe. Is there a signature on this still life?
There's this weird, funny little thing with 1946 and like a monogram.
Yeah, so like a monogram. Okay, so can you back up a little bit? It looks like a still life with a little lamp, maybe a little, compote and some grapes, and then a nice plate here. I have to say the artist is trained, right? Because this is a typical composition for still life paintings, right? And then also the other thing that I'm seeing is the fact that the artist really kind of had problems with the background and problems with the slope of the table. But that's okay. It's not a bad painting. I would say European painting, and you said it's the 1940s. You have a date on it with that frame, which is typical of the 1940s. I'd go $165 on that painting.
Perfect.
How much did you pay?
$10.
Well, great. Where did you get it? A thrift store?
Yeah.
When you got it at the thrift store, you and your boyfriend are over there and, huggy kissy, everything's fun. We're going out thrifting. You know how it is. Okay. So you're doing that. What made you go to this? Was this laning somewhere? Was this a loan? A lot of the good stuff is a loan for some reason, right? So where was this in the thrift store? Paint the picture for me.
Yeah. So this is kind of just like as soon as you walked in, it was sitting on the ground. There wasn't really...
Yeah, everybody puts paintings on the ground. What the heck are they thinking? Paintings on the ground. Everything's, we could just lean it here, lean it there. That is how you will damage your paintings, people. So don't have it on the ground. Don't put it under the bed. Don't put it in the closet where you can put move the vacuum into it. Be careful with the paintings. So it's on the ground. And what happened? Did you say, I like it? Did he say he likes it? What happened?
Well, we took it and we looked at the back and we saw that it had the nails in it. So it looked a little old.
So you knew from the channel, you said, Dr. Lori said the nails are the deal.
Check the back. Yep. So we checked the back and then tried to figure out whether or not it was worth it. So we figured, why not go for it?
Good. I teach you what to look for. That's what I love to hear. Good for you. I like it at 165. And now I also want to know, what do you like? Tinkerbell or Jiminy Cricket?
Oh, Tinkerbell all the way.
Tinkerbell. Yeah, she's cool. She's cool. You didn't need Peter Pan when you had Tinkerbell, I think. No. Nice to meet you, honey. Enjoy North Carolina.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to see you. That's fun. That was a fun one. And I like to hear, of course, when you're shopping with friends, you can also thrift with me. If you want to take me shopping, how do you do it? Video calls. That's right. You can pick your time in my schedule when it's convenient for you. You can book it right there online at drloriv.com. And I'm going to take you through the thrift store. I will not let you miss something that's valuable when you go shopping with me. It's a lot of fun and lucrative too for all of you guys. Oh, great to be with you. So a couple of other things. Have you got the Binge Link? Are you using the Binge Link? The Binge Link, of course, is on our specials and shop page at drloriv.com. And the Binge Link is very easy to find. It's a big red button on that page. Just scroll down. And why do I want you to use it? Because then you won't miss a video. I have a lot of you asking me, Dr. Lori, I want you to do you talk about this topic? Do you talk about that topic? So there's many, 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 many videos. I'm like the video queen. So you got a lot of videos there about what to look for and how to do it and what's valuable and how to tell. So use the Binge Link so you don't miss the videos. Oh, hi, Dr. Lori, my guests are here. What fun. Let's see what we've got. Let's talk about this perfume bottle. Let's talk about a little bit of glass. Hi, how are you? You're in your car. Where are you?
I'm in the car.
Okay, where in the world?
I'm in Kent, Washington.
Is the piece
Yeah.
marked?
Yes, it has a DES and REG US Pat and Office.
Okay. Can you take the top off?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it is definitely a bottle for either spirit water on your vanity or perfume, because the size of it and the shape of it, it's not used for anything else typically. How did you acquire it? The thrift store?
Well, I've had it for years. I don't know where I got it.
Oh, it just fell out of the sky. Yeah, that happens to me. Never. Nothing shows up in my house. Oh, okay, wherever you got it. So value on the piece in your hand is about $40, and it's a very nice piece. I think the fact that the fish is still in good shape is amazing to me, and probably would be a piece that you would see on a vanity, on a woman's dresser or vanity. Thanks so much for being with me from Washington. Hey, question of the day, Tinkerbell or Jiminy Cricket from the Disney movies?
Jiminy Cricket.
Nice to see you. Thanks so much. Couple things
Thank
when
you.
you're looking at pieces and you can't identify what they are. Think about their use, right? So there's very few things that bulbous with a stopper is going to be used for, other than maybe bath water, right? So that's that scented water that was very popular in the 1940s, 50s, 60s. Or, of course, other elements like perfume bottles. Now, when I say this, and I've done a lot of work on perfume bottles, and there's a lot of videos about how do you identify the valuable ones right here. You can find that with the Binge Link. But another thing about perfume bottles and certain forms or certain designs. For example, sea creatures were very popular in the post-war American time period. So were birds. So if you see sea creatures, fish and starfish and, I don't know, lobsters and clams and crabs and such, any sea creature is usually pieces that, if they're vintage, they're usually in that 1945 to 1965 time period, post-war American time period. Very popular, that idea of revival from the sea. The other thing, of course, birds are the same way, because flight and people who are fleeing from a place is a form or a symbol that was oftentimes used in that time period. So sometimes looking for a specific animal or creature will help you to identify date. Just a tip. So I'm Dr. Lori, and we've got my guests here. Everything's unscripted. Free appraisals. Let's see what you've got. All right. Let's see what this piece of glass is. It's a big green and blue piece of glass, pretty dramatic. How are you? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Leo from South Florida.
Hey, Leo, we've done video calls together, haven't we?
Yeah, just last week.
Okay. And what happened with the video call? Did it work out for you? Was it helpful?
Far better than I expected.
Far better than you expected?
Yeah.
In what way?
The values versus what I paid based on what I've learned from watching your channel.
So you're now convinced that you're learning and you're being able to put it into practice.
Absolutely.
Well, great. I'm happy to hear that. That's why I'm doing all this. All right. What have we got here?
So I got this piece about 20 minutes ago at the local store.
20 minutes ago. So it's 20 minutes ago I'm shopping, and I run back to get
I rushed back. I said, I wonder if I can get on the show in time at 2 o'clock. And I've been eyeballing this piece for quite some time.
I'm glad.
And the more I see it, the more convinced, based on what I learned in your videos, that it's Murano, based on the shape and the structure and everything. And it's big and heavy, and it's very balanced.
It's very balanced in the design as well, not only in the physicality of it or the physical attributes. I'm sorry?
It's very sturdy, even though it's so top heavy, but it's
so the physical attributes are important, right? As well as the design, right? Being consistent. And this is what I mean. You're educating your eyeballs.
Yeah.
I'm teaching you stuff that will be with you forever. So you're not worried about, oh, I'm never going to use this. I'm never going to know this. You can use it all the time, because I'm cutting through all of the crap, all of the stuff that is, oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so lovely. Let's get through it, because if you can understand why it's wonderful, you're going to be able to resell it to your own gain or keep it for your own collection. That piece is definitely Murano. That piece dates to the 1970s.
Beautiful. Yeah, I actually, finally, when I went today, it was on sale for half price. So I said, all right, I'm going to get it. So as I was inspecting it for any chips or anything, I noticed there was a small Murano glass sticker on it.
There you go.
Yeah, so my eyeballs were right. I hadn't really played with it before, but I finally pulled the trigger at 25 bucks.
So you did it without seeing the sticker. Now, you got to have confidence from the channel for that.
Yep, 100%, because I watched one of your videos where you talked about how they're confident to flare the glass out at the top. And I said, that's
Now, you know,
a pretty
having
good flare.
having an honest, experienced PhD appraiser on your side helps, doesn't it?
It definitely worked. I hope it's worth more than $25 because that's what they
Wow.
That's pretty
So what did you end up paying, Leo?
It was 50. I got it half off today at 25.
That's fantastic.
All right.
That's a $400 piece of glass.
All right. I was expecting maybe 200, but that's
It's
awesome.
really beautiful. No, I would not let that go for 200. And here's one of the reasons why. First of all, the shape. That's a statement piece.
Yeah, it
The
weighs
other
about
thing,
10 pounds.
the other thing is, well, not so much for the weight, but the weight is part of it. But the other thing about it, is the shape as well as the color. Color sells glass, people. If you want to know about a reselling tip, color sells glass. Sure, it can be Murano and everybody wants Murano. Sure, it can be any of the other, of course, glasses. But if you've got a luscious color, they don't care who made it, as long as it's a luscious color. That's Murano, which is what you're looking for. It's a beautiful form, which is popular now. It's from the 70s, which is popular, of course, because we're seeing that 50-year wave now, right? It spikes at 50 years. And of course, you've got the beautiful color. Congratulations. I am proud of you.
Thank you. I'm going to do another video call soon, and then I'm going to get one of the
Well,
members.
whenever it's convenient for you, it's easy to book, right?
Super easy.
Okay. Jiminy Cricket or Tinkerbell, kid?
Oh, you switched on the Tinkerbell for sure. She got magic powers.
Okay. And it looks like you've got some magic too. See ya.
Thank you, doctor.
Nice. Good for you, Leo. I'm happy when you succeed. It's really just that easy. It's no different than when I was teaching at Penn State. I'm happy when you succeed. Do well. You can do it. I'm giving you the tools. You're working hard. I know you're working hard. You're trying to help family. You're trying to, collect. You're trying to source these pieces. Maybe you're resellers and you're listing, or maybe you just want a collection to make your home look beautiful. Hi, it's Dr. Lori. We're looking at some objects. What have you got there? It looks like it is a color lithograph on paper under glass from the early 1900s of course, the canals of Venice.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your name, hon?
Michelle
Hi, Michelle. Where are you calling from?
from Los Angeles.
Nice to see you. On the back, it's just a brown piece of paper or a brown piece of cardboard?
Yes.
Do you see the brown tint of the whole piece from the front? And the reason for that brown tint is because the acidity from the cardboard has soaked through the actual paper of the print. When you see that brown, that's acid burning, right? Associated with age and wear and acidity, and value goes down. So the piece itself, how did you acquire it?
It's been in the family. This was my grandmother's.
Okay. So that piece, the piece itself, probably worth about $25. The frame dates to circa 1905. It has sort of this blue color around it. It's brown with a little blue, that particular piece, and it starts to wear off. The blue starts to wear off over time. So that frame probably dates between 1905 and 1915. That's where your value is.
Yeah.
The frame is worth about $100.
Frame is very old. Wow.
Yeah, it's very old. It's quite nice too. I like it very well. So thanks so much. And so it was your grandmother, so handed down in the family?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you keep it?
My mother's was in my house growing up, so I've been looking at it for a long time.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful scene too. And a lot of these color lithographs, of course, are introduced in the late 19th century and continue through the whole 20th century. Yours was framed probably sometime circa 1905, 1910. My question of the day, if you'll answer it, Tinkerbell or Jiminy Cricket?
Tinkerbell, but I want to show you this shirt because I want it dedicated.
It's not a Dr. Lori Says shirt.
No, I ordered that this morning, I swear. But
Thank you.
This isn't it. This is dedicated to the couple that got their, I think they got a Matisse because their couch, their art didn't match the couch. So,
Yeah, good art usually doesn't match the sofa typically.
Yeah, right.
So nice to see you. A lot of things I want you to remember. Also, please share the channel. Watching the videos are very important, and sharing the videos is very important. It will help me to make more videos and give more information out to you. I'm showing you. People are telling me over and over and over again, Dr. Lori, I watched the channel. I actually implemented the tip that you gave me and I made money, or I found something wonderful. We're seeing these examples over and over again. Hi, how are you, Rowan from Colorado? Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Dr.
Hey,
Lori.
Rowan, are you growing your hair out? What's happening? My hair's growing out.
No, it's just kind of wispy today.
Oh, it's wispy. I like it.
It's,
Very
long,
nice.
it's long, but I usually have it up.
Oh, all right. Well, nice to see you. It looks like your bookshelves are getting stuffed with books again. You do a lot of reading, huh, Rowan?
Yeah, I do.
All right. What have you got here? This is a nice turned bowl.
This is a bowl. It was in the family.
Nice. I like it.
My grandmother's oldest sister said it belonged to their grandmother.
Beautiful piece. I like it a lot. I'd say $75 on it. It dates to the late 19th century, early 20th century, and I like it for that amount. I would also say my question of the day, Tinkerbell or Jiminy Cricket? Got to pick one.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell, there you go. Nice to see you, Rowan. Thanks so much. I'm Dr. Lori. This is Ask Dr. Lori. I'll see you next time.